Top of the morning to you. I'm heading to the Apple store, depending on how I'm English, it's a shop. Heading in because last week I was recording you a time lapse on my iPad mini and it's cracked the screen, and honestly there was no impact, there's no point of impact on it. The screen has just cracked a hairline crackle on the bottom. Now last summer my iPad Air did exactly the same thing, so I think Apple have a fault with their screens, and like, this is Cambridge in May, it's not LA in July, August. There is another thing. I was coming back last night. You saw the vlog, yesterday's vlog, with all the trains. I got back. It took me 3 hours to get from my desk to sitting at home. Now, put that into perspective. I got there the other Sunday when you guys were with me on the vlog in 50 minutes. Check out this thing coming into land now behind me. It's like a old anti-submarine plane. I'm really sorry I didn't get around to vlogging yesterday towards the end of the day. Events just overtook, and yeah, crazy stuff. But positive news to sort of mash into this 2-day vlog. Don't know if I'm breaking the rules or what. The wonderful guys in the Apple store gave me a free new mini iPad because the screen had cracked, and it's happened to my iPad Air last year. Now, because I got the iPad Air in Texas, they wouldn't refund me, but because I had purchased the iPad here, within 2 years, consumer law, European consumer law, there you go, there's another thing to enter into the European debate, protecting me from that. But what I'm doing now, I'm trying to get the arrangements finished for the recording session. It's getting ever closer. I've decided to take a punt with Livingston Studios. We're going to go with that in kind of 2.5 weeks. It's my birthday tomorrow. I don't want to work on my birthday, but I am going to have to kind of cut back on some of the vlogs. It isn't going to be every day because I have to get this finished. I have to get this right. So I was teaching this morning, I'm teaching this evening, got football as well. But this is my rant. Sibelius software is the worst software in the world. Whoever designs Sibelius software needs to read this book I've told you about before, because it is the complete opposite of simplicity. I've spent the last half an hour trying to work out how to get the parts looking the way I want them to. Part of me, I don't like arranging for jazz because it's kind of, it's the antithesis as to what jazz is. Jazz should be spontaneous, in the moment, everything else like that. But I don't want to waste hours in the studio trying to get guys who I don't normally play with to kind of understand what's going on inside my head, because I just about get what's going on inside my head. So what I'm trying to do is get some parts that are sketched out today. I've also got emails to send. I really, in the next kind of, oh gosh, 20 minutes before I have to do the nursery run, I want to break the back of this. I want to be in a position where I feel more comfortable vlogging for you guys. I practiced loads of stuff this morning, which made me feel better. I feel happier about that. But kind of Sibelius, somebody needs to invent, and I know Finale's good, people have spoken about it. I just haven't been able to get into it. I probably need to force myself to get into doing Finale. So what I'll do now, I'm gonna have to crack on. This battery pack for the iPhone is awesome. Okay, I charged this phone up yesterday afternoon. Wow, look, an iPhone, it's got 100% battery life. This is incredible for an iPhone, especially the amount of times I use my iPhone. So, highly recommend those new. So this is the Avasol one, which is kind of where I'm coming from, but not totally. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
This is Tony Kofi's part. It's not if I don't get it right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3.
So just playing through everybody else's part with an Aebersold backing track there, and it's not a bad idea to do that. At least I know kind of what's written down on the page will actually translate into what should be played on the recording. We're trying to leave some space in there so that others can get through it. And speaking of others, the art of delegation is key here. So Derek is going to arrange one of the pieces, and I've been emailing Chris Gray, he's playing piano on the album, to try and get him to just look into one of the songs we did live, and he's going to give me a hand with that. So I feel much better having spent that little bit of time this afternoon working through those, answering emails, kind of going mental on the phone. This has been good, and I actually feel we've made some progress today. So moral of today's vlog is break the back of what you need to do and don't run away from it, because that's what I was trying to do for the last kind of 36 hours. I really feel we're making some good progress. May feel differently tomorrow. So there you go, that's the end of today's vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow. And it's my birthday tomorrow, so we may have some unboxing to do.